Today we will learn the letter O and U.
Hello again, it is me, Dr. B. Thank you for joining me today. Our topic is letter U and letter O. We will focus on recognizing these two letters, we'll practice their sound, and we'll identify items that begin with either the O sound or the U sound. So are you ready?
Yes!
Great, so let's begin. As I told you before, I'm having this alphabet party, and it's so important that I identify items that begin with either the O sound or the U sound. Do you think you can help me identify those items?
Yes!
Great. Well, first let's start off with recognizing the way the letters are written. We're going to start with the letter U. This U, the larger one, is called the capital U or the uppercase U. The one next to it is the lowercase u. They look similar and they make the same sound. The sound that U makes is Can you say that?
Yes!
Let's say it together. Good job. Let's say it one more time. Great. Now let's switch over to the O. We have two letters here. The larger one is the capital O or the uppercase O. The one next to it is the lowercase o. And the sound that O makes is Did you hear that? That's the sound that O makes. Can you try it?
Yes!
Good job. Now that we've practiced their sounds and we've been able to recognize the way they're written, let's now talk about some items that begin with either the O sound or the U sound. I'm going to show some pictures on the screen, and when you see those pictures, I want you to say the name of that picture and listen for either the O sound or the U sound. I want you to determine which sound it makes at the beginning. What is the beginning sound of that item? The first item I'm going to show you is a picture of upstairs.
Yes!
It's a person going upstairs. So what do you hear at the beginning of upstairs when you say that word? What do you hear at the beginning? Do you hear an O sound or a U sound?
For upstairs.
Yes!
If you said you hear the U sound at the beginning of upstairs, you're correct. Great job. The next word that I have is under.
Yes!
Under. Can you say under?
Yes!
What do you hear at the beginning of under? Do you hear the O sound or do you hear the U sound? Under.
For under.
Yes!
If you said you hear the U sound, you're correct. That means that picture will go in the U bag. Great job. Here's another picture. Here's a picture of egg.
Wow!
Say egg and tell me, what do you hear at the beginning of egg? Do you hear the O sound, or do you hear the U sound,
For egg.
Oh, no!
If you said you don't hear either sound, you're correct. We can't hear the O sound in egg, and we can't hear the U sound in egg. So guess what? We can't put it in neither one of these bags. So let's go to the next word or the next picture. Here's a picture of an octopus.
Wow!
Can you say octopus?
Yes!
What do you hear at the beginning of octopus? Do you hear the O sound or do you hear the U sound?
Ah, ah.
For octopus.
Yes.
If you said you hear the O sound in octopus, you are correct. Great job listening. Next, we have a picture of an ostrich.
Wow.
Ostrich. Can you say that word?
Yes.
What do you hear at the beginning of ostrich? Do you hear an O sound or do you hear the U sound?
Ah, ah.
For ostrich.
Yes.
If you said you hear the O sound, you are correct. Great job. Thumbs up for you. That concludes all of our items. I believe we have all the items that we need to go in the O bag and what we need to go in the U bag. You did a really good job listening to the different unique sounds that O make and what U makes. I appreciate your help. Now I'm ready for my alphabet party. I've completed all of my letters for the alphabet party that begins, not all of my letters, I have most of my letters done, but at least we finished all of the letters that begin, items that begin with the letter O and the letter U. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.